What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV 2018 end of the year wrap up show. Appreciate everybody for checking in with us, man. We live. Appreciate you and yours. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video of live stream. And basically just gonna wrap up 2018 boxing, and then we're gonna give you our best. Well, we're gonna start off with that, giving our best fighter for each division that I actually care about. So, what up, though? We up in here. He fly 5 already in the building. What's going on? Gonna wait till some more brothers fall through. Appreciate everybody for checking in once again. And yeah, man, it was active, especially early this morning. You had Chris Cyborg getting stopped by Manny Nudes. Jon Jones came back and redeemed himself. So you got some good stuff, combat sports going on. I think tonight at 1 a.m. What is tomorrow morning at 1 a.m. Mayweather fighting tension. If I find a stream, I go live and I share that stream with as many people as I can. Okay. Um, so we here, man. We here. What's up? Came to win. What's going on, family? You up in the building? Uh, more people falling up in here. Let me know when y'all get up in here, man. Let me know where everybody from. Everybody that's jumping on now, let me know where you from. Gonna do this wrap up show real quick. Should be a lengthy show, to be honest. Yeah, you know, invite some people to come on in a minute. I start by. I don't know what everybody doing. Niggas might be drunk, enjoying football, whatever. It was a good ass game with Baltimore, and Baltimore and stuff, man. So. Yeah, but we in here, man. Norfolk, Virginia, what's going on? I see you. Wayne, what's going on? Corey Palmer, what's going on? Baltimore, oh yeah, I just got that big win. Sent the Steelers to the crib. Sent the Steelers to the crib. Well, what else going on, man? We up in here, though, man. Yeah, we up in here. Salute Amir Shula. What's going on? DeSoto, Texas. Right outside Dallas. What's going on? Y'all Steelers deserve to be out, bro.
Yo, good man.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, what's
Nothing
going
much,
on?
man. What you talking about?
It's about to wrap up 2018. That's about it. And I'm gonna
Okay,
start.
okay.
I'm gonna give the best fighters in every division. I'm gonna start off with that. I invited a few more
Okay,
people. Yep. So
okay,
start
that's
off.
cool. That's cool. Yeah,
Hey, I can invite you on your other account. I didn't know I had you on this account, dog. I just put your letter. I
yeah.
put
Invite
your
me in the other account because I'm gonna be on my PC. I can switch to my PC from my
hey,
phone.
hey, can you copy that? Can you copy that link, or you can't copy it?
Yeah, I should be able to copy it.
Yeah, copy it and send it to yourself. I gotta
Okay,
get me a
okay,
new laptop.
good. See,
Capacy, where's Capacy at? What the fuck that shit at? That's in the UK or some shit.
I don't know, man.
He said he from Capacy. I don't know. That might be Canada. Yeah, I'll send it to you if you
Good.
can't copy it. Let me see. We can't. Let me see if I get it. Let me see. Y'all hold on for a minute. I'm about to start. What's going on, Edwin? Let me see. Let me see. I'll send it to you on Hangout. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm just about to try to send him this link real quick. Bruh. That ain't what I was looking for. This shit crazy. Hold on. One second, y'all. I don't know. Uh, I think he might have sent it to himself, but I'm gonna send it to him again. Let me send this link out real quick. 1 minute. Then we're gonna start. Computer be going slow. I don't know for what. Time to get a new one, I guess. I could use my girlfriend's laptop, but I don't feel like even touching that shit. Let me see. Hold on. One second. Here we go. One second, y'all. This shit just going slow. There we go. Hold on. All right, one second, man. All right, I think I got him. Let me see if I got him, y'all. I'm gonna start up in a minute. Ricky E, appreciate that. Appreciate the actual facts. I'm gonna get to your question. I'm gonna get to your thing in a minute. Let me invite this dude. Guess they gonna let me invite him. Hold on. Let me see. Google Hangout makes it more difficult than it gotta be, bro. They make it more difficult than it gotta be. Hold on. Hold on, man. Golly. Fuck it. I'm just have to email it to him. Hold on, y'all, man. This one going the way I planned it to go. Oh shit, here we go. Hold on. My bad. I could have did it this way, man. This shit is getting terrible. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna start up in a minute, man. Y'all give me 1 second. There you go. All right, we good. Let's start it off. All right, what's going on? Get to the comment section in a minute. I'm having my phone. What's going on, Sean? I ain't see you in a minute, man. Sean sending more people to my channel than anybody else, dog. Shout out to Sean Tour. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me know where y'all from too, dog. Ricky, I appreciate the super chat. Let me see where actual facts went. Oh, yeah, actual facts say, what's up, bro? Fam, ho, salute the chat, smash the like button. For sure, man. What's going on, Wayne? What's going on, Ricky E? Appreciate the super chat, Edwin. What's going on, Wise World? Words, excuse me, East Atlanta Zone 6. What it do? All right, man. We're gonna do this end of the year wrap-up show, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Let's see what we got going on. And I'm gonna get a best fighter from each division, in my opinion. So I'm gonna start up that way, and then we're gonna go a number of different ways, man. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna start off at. I'm gonna start off at 126. All right, I'm gonna say my best fighter at featherweight is Gary Russell. Super featherweight, best fighter there. I'm gonna say Gervonta Tank Davis. That's still my humble opinion. Best fighter at 35. I'm gonna still say Mikey Garcia is the best lightweight since he still hold a title there. Best fighter at 140. I'm gonna give it to Maurice Hooker because he didn't accomplish more than everybody else in that boy. So give it to him. Just off accomplishments. 147. I'm gonna say the most accomplished I'm gonna say the best 47 pounder is Errol Spence. Best 154 pounders, Jared Hurd still. Best middleweight, in my opinion, that goes to, I'll give it to Canelo. He only top dog right now. Best super middleweight right now, Calvin Smith. That's easy. Best light heavyweight, excuse me. I'll give it to Adrian Alvarez. Best cruiserweight, Usyk. Best heavyweight, Deontay Wilder. So got that out the way real quick, fast and hurry. That's my opinion. Bud ain't did nothing at 47. He could be the best, but I mean, I'm just going on based on accomplishments and skills. I gotta get at the Earl. But what's up, Lawrence Wells? I see you. How can Charlo be the best at 54? He lost to Tony Harrison. Can't be the best. Can't be the best. Tony Harrison gonna beat Charlo again too. I bet you. Charlo got that same mentality Kovalev had. He couldn't accept his loss. He can't accept. Charlo couldn't accept. He couldn't accept losing. He can't accept that he didn't do things right, and by that he's not gonna correct what he needs to do different. And he gonna lose again. Why should I tell you? Unless Tony Harrison is dumb enough to go down in Texas to fight him, that man, or California, he gonna lose again. Or California don't matter, as long as it ain't Texas. But been an interesting year this year. It's a year of fights that we didn't get. I mean, you got the year of a lot of dudes popping dirty. Ryan Martin, Canelo Alvarez. A lot of stuff going on this year. You got the year of dudes being a coward, like Keith Thurman, Anthony Joshua. You got big fights that didn't happen. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Leo Santa Cruz ducked another year away, and Luiwa probably arrived on the scene as one of the premier talents as well. You had upsets. You had Nervatus beating on Isaac Dogboy. You had Tony Harrison beating Jermell Charlo. You had Triple G getting dethroned again this year. So you had a lot of things going on this year, man. And obviously the biggest topic that everybody wanted to talk about is obviously Anthony Joshua. It's probably the biggest story, literally, of the heavyweight division because of his much cowardly ways. Okay, Anthony Joshua was this year's biggest coward, literally, and figuratively. You probably could say Keith Thurman, who legitimately got away from the sport for almost 2 years, going on 2 years, because he was scared of Errol Spence. That's just what the business is. And I believe he fears Terence Crawford as well. Okay. But this man left the sport. But, Anthony Joshua is the same guy that, turned down $50 million this year. I mean, how can that not be the headline of 2018 or one of the major headlines? A man that turned down $50 million not to fight this year. Okay. And turned around and probably made peanuts versus Alexander Povetkin. Y'all feel me? How can that not be the storyline of 2019? How can that not be the storyline? Sean say, everybody saying Jamel got exposed, but Canelo, Triple G, Jacobs, Boo Boo would not take the fight, still expose my ass. Talking about Jamal? You talking about Jamal? Yeah, he said Jamal. Yeah. That is what it is. It is what it is. But like I said before, big storyline this year was AJ turning down $50 million, bro. AJ turned down $50 million. That's just what it is. Not to fight Deontay Wilder. And that's probably the biggest storyline of 2018 was fights that didn't happen. I mean, you didn't get Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. You didn't get Errol Spence, Sean Porter. I mean, Terence Bud Crawford didn't get none of the fights that he was hoping to get at 147, which I think it still can. Most people could say he needed to get acclimated at 147. You could say it was premature. Next year be the year for him. I mean, you got Jose Ramirez, who actually reached his progress and didn't want no smoke with Josh Taylor. So the duck train is deep, man. The duck train is super duper deep, man. That duck train deep. Danny Jacobs didn't want it with Jamal Charlo. Say what you want to say. That's an actual fact. Okay. Jared Hurd missed the opportunity by taking Jermell Charlo shoulder injury or not. Sean Porter didn't want no smoke with Errol Spence neither, or Terence Crawford, excuse me. So it's a lot of different ways you can go and 2018. We did the award show, so that'll be quite redundant to keep speaking on that. I don't have work tomorrow. Might wake up 3 a.m. train and see if the Japanese are lining Floyd up. Yeah, I think that come on at 1 in the morning. I heard. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, interesting 2018 to be honest. Very interesting. You know, we had people forget we had the whole Kenny Porter versus everybody thing. Everybody was getting that Kenny Porter and shit. You know? What's going on? You back, Dr. Blick? What's going on?
Yo, what's good, man?
Yeah, what's going on? Everybody was getting that Kenny Porter. You had that whole beef. I mean, a lot happened in 2008. It was more that happened outside the ring that happened inside the ring in 2018. What was your big takeaway? What was the biggest takeaway for you in 2018?
That pretty much every boxer is a businessman. All of them. It's all everyone trying to prolong fights, and no one wants to take any chances. The only one that really took any chances was Wilder, because those were 2 fights that Wilder took this year that he could have easily lost. Wilder probably challenged himself the most out of anyone in any weight class, in my opinion. A lot of the big names were fighting safe fights and fighting fights that no one expected them to lose. Like, we got Anthony Joshua. Every fight Anthony Joshua's been in, he's been the favorite. And you can even say for the Klitschko fight, he was still the favorite in the Klitschko fight as well, but in a lot of people's eyes. So a lot of guys haven't been taking chances. They've been going the easy way around. And this is the year where the fights we wanted to see never really happened. We just got talk of it, and that's it.
Yep, $50 million too, huh?
Oh man, that's almost as bad as Riddick both throwing that BC belt in the bin.
Oh yeah, that's up there. You know, that's up there. That's definitely up there, bro. K. Diddy made his son sign a management contract with him. That doesn't sit well with me, man. Javier Logan. Exactly, bro. Anytime, a lifetime contract, like legitimately, like Sean Porter can't do nothing without Kenny signing it. Basically, Kenny Porter is Sean Porter's Eddie Hearn, bro. Kenny Porter got power of attorney over his own son.
Yo, man, that's crazy when you think about it, man.
Like, really, your dad gotta you gotta sign a contract with your son. You don't trust your son enough, and that's because Kenny Porter, all his income is coming through Sean. Without Sean Porter, he back in the factory, making car parts of fucking, making sushi rolls or some shit, sushi roll packets. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Kenny does he does dress like he's some sort of pimp, bro. Trying to pimp his son.
Don King Jr., bro. Anytime you pimp your son out of money, you driving all the fly cars, your son coming up there with cheap suits on, and he got to ask you for allowance. Like I thought Adrian Broner was. I legit thought Adrian Broner, bro. I thought Adrian Broner was lying about that shit, man. But that shit true. That shit too.
Yeah, Adrian Broner he's also upset that K Diddy spanked him when he was young, man.
Then he almost got into a fist fight with Terence Crawford in the alley.
Oh man!
And Crawford wasn't backing out.
He's beefing Tank. No, he said he'll beat Tank's ass.
I'm like, duh. I mean, shit. That nigga like 3 weight classes smaller than you. Like at the end of the day, I mean, what does it prove that you beefing with Gervonta Tank Davis? And they said Terence Crawford might be fighting Amir Khan on the ESPN Plus app.
That'll be a good fight for him. In terms
on the ESPN Plus app?
No, not on the ESPN. I mean, in the UK, that'll do well.
But on the ESPN Plus app in America, like, come on. Why Lomachenko keep
America, man?
How does Lomachenko keep fighting, getting the great time slots, but Terence Crawford only keep that energy for black people, bro. He don't have that energy with Bob Arum. He keep putting him on the ESPN Plus app, dog. You know what I'm saying? They voted Lomachenko Fighter of the Year on you last year, and you got undisputed. He beat Jason Sosa, Miguel Moraga, and the small ass Ricky Diaz.
But didn't he have that rant on Twitter about it? No, not on Twitter, on Instagram. He had the Instagram live when it was going out a lot of people.
What's up, TV Sports TV? Let me know if you want to come on. I'm gonna send you an invite anyway. Go ahead.
No, because I remember you got super mad how like people weren't rating him as one of the best when he did.
He said that, but it wasn't, man. It wasn't the same energy, you know.
And plus,
it wasn't that energy. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and plus, like Lomachenko knows Terence Crawford better than him. He said it multiple times.
But at the end of the day, get mad at Bob Arum and Bomac for you being on the ESPN Plus app. Why you get mad at Tank? He got mad at Tank because Tank said Errol Spence to stop him. How you get mad at somebody for having an opinion though, bro? Don't everybody entitled to their opinion?
To be fair, Tank has been throwing shade at Terence Crawford for a while, man.
But what do it matter? I mean, what do it matter? It's his opinion. You can't get mad at somebody for their opinion, bro. You can't get mad.
Nah, that is true. But Tank did say that he's a better fighter than Terence Crawford.
Man, sometimes you just gotta just like that dude a fool.
Yeah, Tank does it on purpose. He did the same thing with Deontay Wilder. And then I saw that too when he tried to say pound for pound, he punches harder than Wilder.
Look here, man. Look here. Sometimes, man, like, I mean, it's no need to have that energy, bro. What's the point? You know, when you see him, he ain't gonna do nothing. What can a 5'5" do to Terence Crawford, bro? Real talk. Terence Crawford would slap the hell out of Tank Davis, bro. I mean, I can see if it was somebody that's in your weight class or around your area, like he's just sensitive, dog. And then when he get on camera, he don't keep that same energy, bro. He don't. He all reserved and nice on social media. He is social media gangbanger, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, I think one thing I noticed about Crawford is anytime someone says something about him, man, he don't let that sit well lightly, man. He always comes back to fire shots or take a dig at that same person.
Like, I don't get it, bro. Why is it?
Nah, but you should come at Keith Thurman more. Keith Thurman
I don't say shit to Keith Thurman, bro. Keith Thurman talk way more junk about Terence Crawford than anybody else. He go on the record say he ain't fought nobody better than Amir Khan. So what's his answer? He go fight Amir Khan. Like, he don't have that energy towards Keith Thurman.
Damn.
Real talk, Keith Thurman been blasting him for 2 years, bro. Who has he fought? He don't even rate him as a welterweight, bro. That's way worse. That's way worse than what a super.
No, I don't know. But Keith Thurman's inconsistent because he rates Pacquiao still because obviously he still wants to fight Pacquiao. Yeah,
man.
But didn't Pacquiao lose to Jeff Horn?
Yes, bro.
Didn't freaking Terence Crawford completely blow out Jeff Horn?
Like, bro, like he ain't even beat Amir Khan yet. I think Amir Khan could beat everybody. He ain't say nothing to Terence.
Amir Khan, like who jokes here about like Jeff Horn. Amir Khan, I don't think Amir Khan beats Jeff Horn.
I don't know. He might. No, right now probably not. I think Jeff Horn stopped him.
Yeah, Jeff Horn will stop him. The reason why I'm saying this, he got dropped by
Samuel Vargas.
Samuel Vargas, and he was buzzed multiple times. He was like the second half of that fight. Yeah, he was on his bike. He was on his bike trying to run away from Samuel Vargas. He was afraid of getting stopped.
Yeah, he was, bro.
That chin of him is just he
ain't got no more legs yet, dog. This is another fight people gonna take away from Bud. Watch what I tell you. Well, Kyle, that's another fight, but like I said this year, man.
I feel sorry for Kell Brook. Kell Brook been jumping at that once that fight so bad.
Kell Brook done, bro. They both done. That's like the
Kell Brook is done, man.
That's like the
Kell Brook hasn't been the same ever since them 2 losses.
Bro, Kell Brook, man. I think it was just a 1 loss to be honest, but the second loss definitely put it was a wrap. But Kell Brook and Amir Khan like the toilet bowl, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, you had some good fights this year. You had Benavidez and Garville too. That was a good fight. People forgot about that. I don't know how Ronald Garville stood up on his feet. You had Badou Jack and Adonis Stevenson was a good ass fight. You know what I'm saying? Badou Jack is like the bridesmaid, dog. He always come up short. Always.
Yeah, he always draws, man. Man, I remember they were laughing at Badou Jack so much because Badou Jack was in the corner for one of them YouTubers, for that YouTuber fight this year. And that fight was a draw, and everyone was saying it happened because Badou Jack was in the corner. So Badou Jack is the king of draws, and I feel like Badou Jack's fight took a lot out of Adonis Stevenson to set up for this the fight he ended up losing. And that's what apparently Ben Davis is feeling, because apparently Ben Davis came out again on IFL saying that he doesn't want Tyson Fury to fight Deontay Wilder.
I ain't surprised. That's why it might be seeing why they're seeing Tyson Fury call it AJ. They know what's gonna happen, man. Wilder gonna knock his ass out in the second fight. That's just, it is what it is, man. That's if Freddie Roach is the lead trainer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you know what else you had this year? You know, Big Baby Miller. You know, getting easy money. He getting the most easiest money in the sport of boxing. No, Adonis Stevenson out the coma. I think he in rehab or something like that. His girlfriend, his brother say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think that Pac-Man taking a Spence fight next, it will be the best? I don't know. He might. I don't know. I think Errol Spence will end up fighting like Omar Figueroa or John Molina winner, bro. Yeah, you got some good upsets this year too, though.
I want upsets. We need upsets, man.
We got some this year. I mean, Nervades over Dogbo. That was the wrong guy to get upset, but fuck it. Charlo over Harrison. You had Elder Alvarez knocking out Kovalev. Some people would say Jared Hurd versus Lara. I think Lara was the favorite in that. I mean, Jared Hurd was the favorite in that fight.
Yeah, I think so. But there's one thing I gotta say about the Charlo thing, man. A lot of people are disrespecting Harrison.
Because of the two losses, but if anybody's seen the way he lost, it wouldn't be no disrespect. Because he was outboxing Willie Nelson, and he was outboxing Jared Hurd. He just ran out of gas. What's up, Cool Man 7? That's it. He just ran out of gas. And Jamil Charlo, dude, him and Derek James don't mix with me, dog. That's the one of the marriages that need to be broke up this year, bro. Derek James and Jamil Charlo is probably one of the worst fits for boxing trainer in boxing this year.
Derek James is slightly overrated by a lot of people. People rate him so highly. I think it's slightly overrated, man.
Yeah, I mean, because of Errol Spence. Who else has he done it with? Because Robert Brandt won a title with Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. He got one fighter. I think he messed up Jamil Charlo. Jamil Charlo, I think, was better than Ronnie Shields, in my opinion.
Yeah, this Jamil Charlo is more knockout hungry.
Yep. No boxing skills, no fluidity. I think in 2018, the worst marriage of coach is Derek James, Jamil Charlo, man. That's just it's not a good fit.
What do you think about promoter Eddie Hearn?
And Eddie Hearn is a fucking chapter in boxing this year, man. He definitely
didn't make the biggest fights this year.
Dude, he didn't do nothing but replace HBO with a horrible HBO. That's all he done this year.
I was gonna say his fights the year before were better than this year.
Like, dude, like real talk, man.
Like AJ hasn't been in an entertaining fight since Klitschko, in my opinion.
Yeah, Joseph Parker fight was pretty bad, and Povetkin fight was solid. I thought Povetkin was beating him, or some people thought Povetkin, but I think I had AJ was beating him, man. I think I had AJ at like 1 point.
Povetkin just got exposed for not juicing and having no stamina, man.
Yeah, if he had his orange juice with him that day, he'd have beat AJ.
You should have asked Jon Jones, man. You could have given him some.
I don't know. Jon Jones was good last night.
Yeah, but a lot. Kylie said that he looked like he was tired in the first round.
No, I didn't think he was tired. He was just dominating the fight to me.
No, he did dominate the fight. And there's people that are out there saying that the scary thing about it is that Jon Jones didn't, like, to a lot of people's eyes here, he didn't really look at his best.
I don't know, man. He was out the ring for 18 months.
Yeah, man. Daniel Cormier should have fight him. I still think he's gonna lose.
I mean, it might be the best time to get him now. Probably last night was the best time to get him.
Man, Daniel Cormier is still losing. That last fight, I saw that last fight. That last fight was so one. Yeah, that last fight was so one.
Jon Jones, he just controlled distance, bro. He know how to use his length to control his distance, though, man.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, that last fight was so one-sided that it doesn't even matter if the guy was juicing or not, man. When a fight is so one-sided, in my opinion, I don't think Juice. It's not like it's as close as Canelo Triple G won. Then you can complain that the guy is juice. And that second fight was so one-sided. And the smart and the cleverness to trip him over as he was stumbling backwards to catch him even more off balance to finish him. That was just masterful by Jon Jones.
Yeah, what's up, Zulu Immortal? 21-20 JMJ 21-21. What's going on? You supposed to be 21-21 Savage. No. What's going on, CB Sports?
What's good, CJ? What's up, Dr. Blick? How you doing?
Yo, what's good, man?
What's going on? DeAndre Liddell, what's going on? He said, how the hell Fury win comeback of the year he didn't win? Yeah, my comeback fighter of the year was Michael Hunter. That's just my personal opinion.
I think we're in the era of boxing. This is another thing I take away from this year, where people that are not expected to last rounds with someone or go the distance with someone, they're considered winners.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And this is what O'Hara Davis said. The puncher, especially with how boxing, the guy with the bigger punch, if he don't knock the person out, he automatically loses. And that's how he got wrong when he fought that one guy. And O'Hara Davis even said he didn't throw that right hand because he didn't feel like he needed to because he thought he was winning the fight. And then he came out that they had the fight being one-sided. And they did the same. They're gonna do the same thing to Errol Spence if Mikey Garcia goes 12. He's either gonna be a draw.
Yeah, hold on. JMJ 21-21 in the super chat say CJ Dr. Blake, what's good? What's going on? He said Anthony Carr said breaking Anthony Joshua has agreed to fight Luis Ortiz, but has been advised by Donald Trump only to take the fight if Ortiz can show proof of his birth certificate.
That's stupid.
Stupid, dog. Hey, CB Sports TV, what was the biggest takeaway for 2018 for you?
I mean, well, you know how we still not getting the fights that we want. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for Wilder Fury stepping up, I mean, it would have been, a really piss poor year of boxing. Tired of need to let this fight marinate. That's nothing these fighters got to stop. Look at how Jermell Charlo got upset by Tony Harrison. Even though I had Jermell Charlo winning the fight, but still the judge didn't see it that way. Him and Jerry Hurd should have been fought. Jerry Hurd with his I need two right-handers crap. Like, man, come on now. We got a man in Jon Jones that just came off a 15-month suspension and went and fought like arguably the top guy besides himself and Daniel Cormier light heavyweight.
And fought the guy that gave him his toughest fight. And fought the dude that gave him his toughest fight.
The guy that gave him the toughest fight in his career, because I saw the first fight and he had Jon Jones looking extremely ugly. I mean, he really lumped him. Bad.
I didn't see the first fight. I saw highlights of it, yeah.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch that first fight. And man, he was really lumping Jon Jones severely. I mean, like, no lie.
So my question is this: like, why do you think that this fight, it looked like that guy? It looked like it was two different guys there. Because rumor has it in the first fight, Jon Jones only trained for 2 weeks or something like that. They was partying.
But see, the thing is this though: it wasn't even that. It's just Jon Jones up to that point. The first time they fought, had never fought anybody that's tall because he's taller than Jon Jones. Jon Jones has the longer arms. He has a 5.5-inch reach advantage. But Gustafsson 6'5" with great boxing skills, and Jon Jones in the first fight stood there and was striking with him and didn't use his wrestling like he did last night. Not only that, but Jon Jones is a much more improved boxer. You saw he was jabbing to the body. A lot of those shots that Gustafsson landed the first fight, if you go back and watch that first fight, that he was landing a lot of those shots that he was throwing last night, but he was missing a lot of them last night. So then Jon Jones implemented more wrestling this time too, because you knew like you stand up here and trade with this man, it's not going to end well with you. But Gustafsson has had brutal wars. He's fought Cormier twice and he's lost. And then he got knocked senseless by Anthony Rumble Johnson in his home country, Sweden. Rumble Johnson went over there and decapitated him in the first round. Like, it was bad. So, he's not the same. I mean, but no excuses. Jon Jones was just a better fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like he is. But the reason why you didn't see that same energy because they both were pacing themselves and they both were coming off long layoffs. Like Gustafsson before last night hadn't fought since May 28th of 2017. So that's a long layoff, especially for mixed martial artists. So they were both trying to pace themselves. But I mean, what it come down to is Jon Jones was the better fighter. He had more tools in the bag and he used it. That's all it was.
Yeah, I did notice they did a lot of leg kicks, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and Jon Jones, you know what I'm saying, messed Gustafsson's leg up, and once he saw that, but he set up his takedown beautifully. Like he's going for a punch and then shot, and then because when you get Gustafsson on the ground, you know he's dead meat. That's how Daniel Cormier beat him. That's how Rumble Johnson hit him with a stone cold punch, and then once he got him on the ground, he just finished him the way Jones did. But he's a much bigger puncher than Jon Jones. That's just honestly speaking.
I noticed that because I know he called out Daniel Cormier. I just don't see how Daniel Cormier is gonna beat him when Jon Jones is like 6'4", Daniel Cormier like 5'11". Like the size and the skill set is just night and day. Especially the way I saw that.
But Daniel Cormier, you can't discredit him because Daniel Cormier, this is how he likes to fight, especially bigger guys. He likes to get on the inside and do dirty boxing or to grapple you because you see he comes in now at heavyweight, which is his natural weight, you know what I'm saying, at 250 pounds. Jon Jones' natural weight is about 235, 240 pounds. So you wouldn't be an advantage. And if they did fight, I would say for Jon Jones, beat him at heavyweight, at his natural weight. And then guess what? There is nothing he can say.
I think he will beat him at heavyweight.
I mean, he would. Jon Jones would stop him again like he did this last fight.
You're going to cry again.
Yeah. He would. Because Daniel Cormier, he literally hates Jon Jones.
Isn't he old as well?
He's about to turn 40 in March.
AJ on his side too. It's not like he's gonna get any better.
No, Daniel Cormier is what he is, you know. But I mean, really think Daniel Cormier is looking for that big money fight with the king of the juice heads, which is Brock Lesnar. You know.
Yeah, no one gives Brock Lesnar shit, man.
Because I mean, he's a white boy. He got the complexion for the protection. That's what it is. We're gonna call it what it is. He's a white boy. So yeah, they're gonna brush that under the rug. That's being honest. That's not being racist. That's being truthful. You know, he got the complexion for the protection. So they like, man, please, we're gonna saying, and Brock Lesnar, that wasn't his first failed PED test.
She was failing tests in the NFL, wasn't he?
Failed tests in the NFL, not on that, but I mean, the man been on the juice. I'm talking about since he was, you know, what I'm saying, in college.
Yeah, you can tell. Look at his body physique, man.
Yeah,
I might care about him fighting no damn Don Cormier. I want to see him fight Jon Jones.
But CJ, the reason why, you know what I'm saying, Daniel Cormier want to fight him because guess what? That fight against Brock Lesnar, he gonna make probably about $4-5 million, honestly.
Yeah, I know it's something about.
He might as well get that money then.
I was gonna say, I know it's something. I know it's like if you look at UFC pay-per-view records, man. One of the two people that hold the records are like Conor McGregor and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, he's a massive draw in the UFC, so everyone's gonna want to fight him as well. So he's gonna try and get that money. But I do think people would rather see Jones versus Lesnar. That's a bigger fight.
Yeah, that's what you know. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you what the biggest fight will be the biggest fight in UFC history, and it's nothing with Conor McGregor. It'll be Brock Lesnar and Jon Jones. You know,
I agree with that.
And I guarantee you, Brock Lesnar can't beat Jon Jones. Jon Jones has too many tools in the bullshit. He can wrestle just like him because Brock Lesnar is only a grappler. When he's fought people that got hands and can grapple too, he's gotten his ass handed to him. A la, you know, Cain Velasquez was the first one, you know what I'm saying, to kick his ass. Then you had Alistair Overeem kick his ass because Alistair Overeem is great on the ground too, and it's very hard to take him down, you know. And they both stopped Brock Lesnar in the first round. You know? But if you're just a one-dimensional fighter and you can't strike, then you food for Brock Lesnar. Or if you can strike and you don't have no ground game, you food for him.
He would destroy Derek Lewis.
You know something? But you know something? I can't say that because if Derek Lewis connect one time, Brock Lesnar going to sleep because he has no chin.
Because Derek Lewis he connected one time with Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier got caught up straight away underneath the eye.
And you saw how quick Cormier bagged up too, like
Man, they took him to the ground and he finished him, man.
Yeah, he knew then, like, nah, I don't want none of the stand-up game. I mean, that's smart though. You know, you got a guy that has no ground game. You use your strength, and that
and no stamina.
No stamina.
He didn't have stamina in the fight on the Conor card. He was gassed out.
Yeah, he landed that motherfucking money shot on that Russian motherfucker though.
Now, that fight was amazing though, man.
That whole card, that might have been the card of the year in combat sports, dog. That was a great card.
Yeah, it was. You talking about that Conor Khabib card?
Yeah,
man, especially when he jumped out the ring at the end. Oh my god, dog. That's probably the most memorable moment in motherfucking in combat sports this year, man. I know a lot of boxing motherfuckers who hate that.
No, wasn't that bigger? They hit all they want to. That's good. Khabib on some gangster shit.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
imagine, I can see Terence Crawford and Earl fighting, and Crawford hop out the fucking ring and start whooping on PBC fighters' asses outside.
You're gonna see him jump on freaking on someone like Tank and freaking Keith Thurman.
He ain't gonna fuck with Keith Thurman. He ain't got never. Hey, look, he don't never say shit to Keith Thurman, bro. They might be in bed together, dog. They might be. They might be boys, dog, because Keith Thurman been talking cash shit about that nigga. Ain't no rebuttal from Terence Crawford.
Hey, CJ, you noticed that too? Like, I'm like, damn, why the hell, Why the hell
he gonna respond to Tank Davis, though. That nigga gonna talk to Tank Davis, though, like, because this nigga got an opinion. What does it matter? Do his opinion really matter, bro? You like this nigga got 1.1 billion followers on social media.
I know what you mean, man, but Tank be talking that shit about people.
For man. What do it matter? All he said was, I think Errol Spence will stop him. Errol Spence said, I think he stopped Lomachenko. Can't that man have his opinion? He got an opinion. How can he not have an opinion, though? How you get mad at him?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, this ain't the first time Tank is coming out at Crawford, man.
No, but see, Tank ain't even coming at Crawford. Tank gave his opinion. He said, I feel like Errol Spence will knock him out. That's that man's opinion. He has a right to that opinion. Terence Crawford, you getting butthurt at a 130-pounder? Dude.
I ain't weighing 130 pounds probably now.
But it's like, come on, man. Like, you gonna get mad at this man for his opinion, but Keith Thurman can tell us something. You're not even relevant and all that, but you quiet as
he say shit else to that.
I don't understand why Keith Thurman talking about. You can't talk about being relevant, man.
No, Keith Thurman's going to mention guys like Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, and them to try to stay relevant. That's why Keith Thurman's going to mention them. Cloud chasing at the finest.
But then you look at Terence Crawford, like, why they don't keep that energy for Bob Arum? They about to put your black ass right back on the ESPN Plus app. Versus Amir Khan. How much disrespectful can that be?
Man, you know what I'm saying? But Terence Crawford going to be, yes, sir, Bob. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and he's showing you, like, man, anyway, your ass going back on this app, But it don't make no sense. I'm like, you get mad at Tank Davis because he feel like Terence. I tell Terence Crawford, motherfucker, I feel like Errol Spence gonna knock your ass out. So what? You got a problem with me? I smack your little ass.
That shit don't make no sense, bro. How sensitive that nigga is, man. Like, this is a pig.
He's soft as cotton candy. It's like, dude, what the hell is your problem?
Like, dog, and then you don't be pulling that shit on none of them top ranked niggas who keep playing with him, dog. Ain't no point. Ain't no how that a pound for pound champion should be on a fucking app, bro. When you got a platform like ESPN.
Thank you. Then I saw a CJ. While I saw Mike Coppinger on Twitter, his so-called top 10 pound for pound fighters. I looked at that list and I just dismissed that shit. Anyway,
he said that he don't use the regular formula. He used I guess he used as his favorite fighter.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? But it's still bullshit. It's like, man, fuck out of here. Like, for you to have I can see if you have Canelo over Crawford, which really I got Crawford, you know what I'm saying? It's my number one, is the highest guy on my pound.
Ain't no cheating motherfucker gonna be my pound for pound number one. I'm gonna keep it real.
Thank you. But he got Canelo number 2 and Crawford 3, and he had Loma's number 1. Like a nigga with 13 with 12 fights.
I understand Terence Loma Canelo got some good ass he got the resume, but shit, every big fight he won was questionable. He ain't never won a big fight for real though.
No, but how many fights have you really been juicing on? You know what I'm saying? We don't know this. Because I've been noticed the body change. I've been knew the man was juicing. I said, this man body change, you know what I'm saying? He just got sculpted like a Greek guy, like juice.
That is true, man.
But hey, why Mikey Garcia around here looking like that strong ass kangaroo?
Nah, Mikey Garcia, man. He's
that kangaroo died. That kangaroo just died like 2 weeks ago.
His physique is
I know,
man.
Man, I ain't, man. Like I said, look here, man. Like I just did a video. If Errol Spence ain't complaining, dog, I ain't complaining, bro. Only fighter I'm defending now on is Clarissa Shields, bro. If this nigga ain't out here complaining and he ain't trying to make Mikey do USADA, man, why the fuck should we care, dude?
No, they don't. I think ain't they supposed to be doing VADA and USADA or just VADA?
VADA. Errol Spence probably doing both because he signed up for USADA, but he should make Mikey do both. But that's how black motherfuckers is, bro. They scared to ask. They scared to assert themselves. The nigga Errol Spence the A side, bro.
Man, Errol already know that, you know what I'm saying, he finna break Mikey ass off. He, you know what I'm saying, I was looking at Trill Boxing Talk and Blu-rays on there, and Errol told him, he said, once that bell ring, I'm on his ass. Plain and simple, I'm just on his ass. And I'm like, hey.
That's how you gotta be. You gotta know you. But shit, but still, nigga, I want to be on the even playing field.
That fight should go 4 rounds.
I still want to be on the even playing field, though, regardless, bro. I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody after no shit. If you signed up for it,
Errol said he don't think Mikey juicing. That's the whole thing. He said, I don't think he juicing. I don't know why. That motherfucker Victor Conti. But I mean, if you don't think it, then
that's what I said. If he ain't complaining about it,
right.
You know, I ain't gonna complain about it. I'm done with the shit. If he ain't complaining, I ain't complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? If Deontay Wilder ain't complaining about AJ physique, I ain't complaining about it. I'm not gonna keep complaining for these fighters, bro. I'm not gonna keep going at these. If these dudes gonna fight, they gonna fight. If not, you know, it is what it is. If people gonna stupid enough to still be financing these niggas and watching these niggas, I'm not next year. I'm not gonna be watching any and every bum ass fight next year, dog. I'm just gonna keep it real.
I'm gonna continue being a stream king and stream that bitch.
Yeah, real shit, bro. I ain't got showtime for boxing. I got showtime for the Shy.
I wonder when is that coming back on?
Oh, come back on like middle of January. Remember, it started in January last year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's what I'm waiting on, you know. And honestly, you know, I'm not finished. You know, I'm not even worried about like what these dudes. They want to give these motherfuckers a unfair advantage. I mean, hey, motherfucker, that's on you, you know. But me personally, like,
I don't want to hear no crying after the fight. I want to hear no crying after the fight. I want to hear it.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, Errol Spence, you need to beat Mikey till he piss blood and he's shitting blood.
I mean, I might be beating the hell out of him and just back off of him. And then start beating his ass again. I'll beat the hell out of him, dog. At the end of the day, man, it's time for these Mexican fighters and these Mexican fans, man, to feel the heat, bro. Real talk.
Real talk. Tell them knock their ass down a peg or two because they feel like they feeling themselves. I'll tell them, okay, it's time for you motherfuckers to calm down. But you know what's going to happen, CJ? Once Errol destroy Mikey, they're going to be like, why don't you fight Canelo?
You ain't lying, bro. You know that shit going to happen, bro. I'm going to tell you this, dog. Hold on. Will Star TV, y'all gonna subscribe. He said Terence Crawford is emotional beta male. Check out my video. He been like that, bro. I told y'all that nigga tried to sue me for defamation of character.
Yeah, you been called that.
I've been told y'all that any nigga that feel like his coach the same way, bro. That nigga be watching my videos and shit, bro, and posting about his same way. Yeah.
What didn't you say Charlo blocked you?
Yeah, Jamel Charlo, yeah, he blocked me because he said F the fans. Yeah, I ain't say shit about that, bro, until after the fight. I was glad when Tony Harrison whooped his ass, bro. I still fuck with Maul, but I was glad when Tony Harrison beat his ass. I thought he won, but I didn't score it, though, so I was listening to it. I'm chilling, and the commentary, I can tell you the commentary did kind of cloud my judgment because it was several fighters saying that they thought Tony Harrison won. Like, a lot of fighters thought Tony Harrison won. You know what I'm saying? You know Troy King hate the Charlos, bro. Them niggas over there, they can't stand the Charlo twins, bro.
Yeah, Troy King. In his eyes, he said he don't rate the Charlos at all.
Hey, y'all want to hear something funny? I ain't supposed to say this shit. Somebody might get mad, but I'm drinking, so y'all want to hear something real funny, dog? Everybody on here, dog. Y'all gonna get some real funny shit right here, right? All right, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit so y'all gonna be able to catch on. It's a boxing coach and manager named let's just say I'll call him P. Diddy, okay? We're going to call him P. Diddy, all right? P. Diddy got another son that actually does rap. Y'all catch what I'm saying? Y'all catch the drift? He actually rapped too. And this other son, Lil Diddy, beat up P. Diddy at the studio. If y'all catch my drift. So his son Sean Porter got a brother who also raps, and he so happened to beat his daddy ass in the gym. I don't give a fuck no more. Kitty Porter got his ass whooped by his other son in the gym, dog.
When you said Diddy, man, I was like, yo, man, this guy, how do we gonna know what you're talking about, man?
Okay, Diddy Porter.
He got his ass beat by his other son in the gym, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I just want to show him not Sean Porter, punk ass.
It wasn't Sean Porter though.
Nah, I know. But I said the other son was at the show him like he not Sean Porter, punk ass.
Yeah, no, Sean Porter, man. Yup. So I ain't gonna say who told me though, but nigga. He got his ass whooped, bro. He around here. He around here. Hey, he around here. This motherfucker around here talking about he gonna whoop somebody. Nigga, you can't even whoop your son ass, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Fuck up out of here. It's a lot of. Go ahead.
Hey, I think. But CJ, do you think that I think Ubers might fuck around and beat Sean Porter in March?
No way, no how. No way, no bad matchup for you because he don't throw enough punches, dog. I expect for Sean Porter to stop him, bro. And he fairly active. Yeah, he gonna beat the shit out. Yuga's too passive, dog. He too passive. He ain't got no aggression. Sean Porter gonna run him out the ring, bro. He gonna run him.
You talking about if he doing that WWE grappling, yeah.
Man, it ain't gonna matter, bro. He gonna just run that nigga out. He don't throw enough punches, dog. I've been telling people that's a bad matchup for Yugas. That's a terrible matchup. He ain't got no power neither. Sean Porter about to snack that. He about to snack that motherfucker. He about to call Victor Conte. They both with Victor Conte, ain't they?
Who
Yugas might be with Member Hernandez. He was somebody, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Everybody talking about all these suspect ass Hispanic fighters, bro. Let me tell you another motherfucker who's suspect, man. Me and Callie was talking about the other day. David Benavidez is the most. He the dude that got the pass, bro. This year. You talking about suspect fighters this year? Look here, man. I watched the first Ronald Gerville fight. That was like what, last September, October, some shit like that. September. All right. Yep. I went back and watched that joint. I was at work. I watched it, and he ran out of gas and got dropped. Man, the second fight when he got Alex Ariza, bro. That nigga didn't take a deep breath, dog. And he got popped for cocaine. That was his. I don't even believe he got popped for cocaine, bro. And if he did, that was the mask whatever Alex Ariza gave him. Alex Ariza was the same dude shoving shit down Manny Pacquiao's throat, bro. And he was over there working with Mikey Garcia and them. Yeah. And people say he worked with Floyd for a minute, but he really wasn't Floyd lead strength and conditioning coach. He was providing assistance. And a lot of people don't know Leonard Ellerbe came into the game as a strength and conditioning coach for Floyd. Well, Hakeem Rockman. Leonard Ellerbe is a strength and conditioning coach by trade. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
So when you see him holding his ankles, like Leonard Ellerbe is the lead for Floyd's strength and conditioning coach. You know what I'm saying? So you talk, so that at least he used to be. But you talk about fighters that suspect, man, all of them, man. I know some brothers that got caught over the time. Lamont Peterson, even though he got cleared of it. You want to call Luis Ortiz a brother, it is what it is. Dillian White got popped. Lucas Brown got popped. It's a lot of different dudes that got popped through the sport. But David Benavidez is the ultimate G-pass. Cocaine can be used to master PED too. And kind of putting 2 to 2 together. That nigga didn't even drop a sweat versus Ronald Gerville in the second fight, bro. Real talk.
I know that too. I knew that. I said, man, this motherfucker he became an energizer.
Yeah, I like him too, but nigga, and for real, bro. I mean, that's mad suspect, dog. That's super duper suspect.
That's one dude Canelo won't fight at 168. I guarantee he's not fighting Benavidez.
He can come down to 160. Let Alex Ariza tell it. He offered to come down to 160 to fight Triple G. He used to beat the shit out of Triple G in the gym, dog. I heard them stories from David, from Abel Sanchez himself. Like, dog, real shit. Before niggas was talking about David Benavidez, they had some stories about him beating. He was been beating on Triple G ass, bro. Like, I'm dead ass serious, dog. He been whooping on Triple G ass. Triple G don't want them problems, bro.
Triple G's that little young boy. He's gonna work his ass out.
Man, nigga, he had sparring with Tony Harrison, and Tony Harrison would wear the rib cage because Triple G was so monstrous to the body. Benavidez ain't had no rib cage on. Benavidez was going to work on his ass, but obviously Benavidez was 340 pounds at one point in his life. Yeah, he moved like a big dog. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, bro, like I said, man, it's a lot of frauds in boxing this year, man. AJ, Keith Thurman, it definitely getting stamped as a fraud this year, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He gonna have to come back and beat everybody for me not to call him a fraud, bro. But you go AJ, you go Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. There's some plenty of frauds out here this year, bro. From top to hell, Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller, literally the biggest fraud.
He up there with AJ, you know what I'm saying? Because he talk all that stuff, but want to fight grandfathers.
You know what I'm saying? Lying, bro. He fought his first undefeated fighter versus Dino. Let me get to the chat. David Benavidez turned Porky into a cupcake battle rifle. He did. Mikey laughing right now. Dude gonna be like Superman Mark 16. I might fall up in that joint, bro. I might fall up in that joint, man. I may. Porter, that's gonna be my birthday weekend, so I don't know if I'll be able to get away. I'll be coming back from Georgia around that time, so I might just hop back on the flight and go. Porter about the maul Yugas. I believe that too, Timmy J. I like to see Yugas. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Yugas win too. But he's just too passive, bro. This is a bad matchup for him. I mean, a lot of people gonna call me crazy. Oh, Battle Rifle, I got you. A lot of people gonna call me crazy. But I think Yugas would have a better chance at beating. He would have a better chance at beating Terence Crawford before he can beat Sean Porter. And I'm not saying he could beat Terence Crawford. You know, he beat him in the amateurs, but no cap watching after 2 times Tony because see, there you go. Alpha Lion said that make sure you go subscribe to Wood Star TV. Make sure you go subscribe to CB Sports TV. What's going on, Battle Rifle? What's good?
How's it going, CJ? How's it going, CB?
What's going on?
What's good, Battle Rifle? How you feeling, man?
All right, let me ask you a question real quick. What's your biggest takeaway of 2018? Like, what would be like your subject to kind of sum it up if you could in like one subject matter?
I would probably say that this year it had its ups and downs. Let's put it that way. I mean, there was some good fights that I liked. It was some good fights I was looking forward to.
Hey, you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good now. Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Tyson Fury versus Wilder was announced 2017. I can't remember, but that was one fight I was looking forward to this year. I had a good fight. I loved, some of the matchups. It wasn't really no welterweight fights. That's one of the disappointing years. But as far as everything else, man, you had the WBSS tournament. You had Dogbo getting upset by Navarrete. Lomachenko fight Pedraza. Maurice Hooker beats Acero. I mean, it was some good fights this year. I actually liked them.
Yeah, I mean, it was straight. I mean, I think it didn't reach the expectations that we had for this year. But obviously 2020 is supposed to be the biggest year in the sport of boxing. I think next year is going to be another letdown. But I think AJ took the cake this year, man, with that $50 million shit, man. But but with that going on, was a lot of other shit that went on with that. I mean, obviously, I think the biggest single moment in boxing wasn't even inside the ring. I think the biggest single moment in boxing, the most meaningful moment this year, was Crawford and Errol Spence meeting up as Cicero and Hooker. I think that was the most meaningful fight, most meaningful kind of battle that was outside the ring. Everything else, I think, came secondary to that this year. Even though it was some good fights, Jack Stevenson, Lara, Hurd, Lomachenko, Linares, Tanaka, Shimura. I can't pronounce his name. Even though we had some really, really good other good fights this year, but I think Bud and Errol Spence giving niggas hope. Well, I think that was the biggest takeaway of the year, bro. I really do think that was the biggest takeaway.
I mean, you got a point, CJ, because I was shocked, you know what I'm saying? Because I follow Bud and Errol, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram and Twitter. And when Errol's like, I'm on my way to OKC, I'm like, Bud, I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, so I wanted these niggas gonna go, meet up and see each other face to face, which they did. I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up. But they need to get that fight cracking in 2019, not no fucking 2020.
I don't think it's gonna happen in 2020. I think it should happen next year. But I think to be factual, I don't think the fight gonna happen at all at 47. And I don't think Bud gonna move up. I think you might see it. It's gonna be a case. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, bro. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna see either Josh Taylor, Regis Progress come up, and you're gonna see Jaron Ennis gonna upset one of them niggas. Watch what I tell you, bro. Jaron Ennis is going to upset somebody, and by 2021, I'm telling you, Errol Spence gonna move up, and I'm telling you, he gonna face Jared Hurd, bro, in 2020. He ain't gonna fight none of them at 40. None of them gonna fight him because I'm telling you, Sean Porter is gonna wait for Keith Thurman, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
This is a get back year. So I mean, and I kind of figured that. I said, well, by Keith Thurman saying this is a get back year, Sean Porter gonna fight Ugas, and you're right, Cheech, he gonna fight Ugas and Berto. He gonna call it a year.
No, he might even fight Berto. He might wait for Keith Thurman next year. He'll do that shit.
But I thought ain't Berto is like his second mandatory, some shit like that.
Yeah, but Berto be bullshitting. He be having problems, health problems. Berto probably gonna come back to the end of the year though.
Berto need to retire really, because I mean he punched drunk.
Man, and he done failed drug test too, bro. That nigga been that same size for over 10 years, bro, the same weight class. How?
Tell me we'll both know.
And they got all that muscle, all that water in that body, and that motherfucker still. Man, that nigga, man, he the comeback fighter this era of boxing, bro. He the comeback fighter, bro. He done got beat up by Karras. He done got beat up by featherweight and Guerrero. He got beat up by a little bit of everybody. Victor Ortiz. I mean, this dude, man, bro. Him and Adrian Broner need to go ahead and fight after Broner get beat up by Pacquiao and just had a fight at a retirement bout, bro.
Yeah, fight of the underachievers, the underachiever bout.
Who the real AB could be the topic, bro.
Hey, real talk, like these, saying both of them, saying sad cases. Like I'm being honest with you, both the AB and Berto.
See, a lot of people don't, man. I mean, let's talk about who should retire from boxing, bro. Who shouldn't even fight next year, bro? I'm gonna tell you, Andre Berto is probably, obviously, Adonis Stevenson is probably the number one fighter who should retire. I don't never want to see him back in the ring, bro.
No, he better not come back in the ring.
I don't care what type of faculties he gets. So he definitely number one. But Berto is a fighter that don't need to come back, bro. Real talk.
I agree.
Berto should retire. Who else you got out there? Ray Beltran should. I ain't gonna say Pacquiao yet, man. He should have been retired, but if he could beat Broner, then he still belong in the game, bro. I think he still belong in the game, but Ray Beltran should get the hell up out of here. Who else you got up out of here? Who fighting past? Triple G can get the hell up out of here. I mean, he's just trying to fight Canelo to retire for retirement money, bro.
You got retirement money twice, dude. You trying to be greedy,
right? And then Kovalev, he need to retire.
Yeah, because Eleider Alvarez gonna kick his ass once again on February 2nd.
Yeah.
I truly believe Eleider Alvarez going to finish him off.
Yeah,
that's the inner circle Kovalev.
That's a retirement list for me. I think if Adrian Broner lose to homeboy, he might need to retire. But at the same time, Adrian Broner sounds like he got some financial issues. He's a very irresponsible individual, bro. How you out here on a payment plan for jewelry, bro? Not a Bentley, not a mortgage, but you got a payment plan for a fucking jewelry, bro.
Yeah, that's Adrian Broner for you. That's
nigga shit, bro.
You know who needs to retire?
Go ahead.
Thomas Williams Jr.
Oh, Top Dog Thomas. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Man, I do, man. He don't. His legs don't never look stable, bro.
I've been saying this for the longest. The guy is really trash. He was one of those fighters that he always had that right hook to bail him out of situations, and that's why he beat some of his competition.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. He ain't got no legs, bro. What the fuck happened to Sakio Bika? Maybe that's the 2018 Watcher List Award. I mean, all right, we should call that the motherfucking what happened to this fighter. Him and Nicholas Walters, bro. Sakio Bika was my dog, bro. He wasn't and Keith Thurman for sure was on that list, bro. But Keith Thurman, Sakio Bika, and Nicholas, what happened to them in 2018, bro? You know what I'm saying? Nicholas Walters just, man, he was supposed to come back. He did an interview in April. And then he never heard from him for the rest of the year. Real talk, bro. Like Keith Thurman, Nicholas Walters, and Sakio Bika. Sakio Bika was my dog, though, bro. Sakio Bika was a dog. Yeah. You will never see a boring Sakio Bika fight. Kell Brook Kell Brook and Amir Khan need to retire. They definitely wise words go on the retirement list. And look at a few dudes at 175 gonna need to retire too. Shit,
man, the whole damn 175, except like guys like Bivol,
and
you know what I'm saying, and Volstick, you know what I'm saying, them, they all need to sit their old ass down because they're not gonna fight each other. Like Arthur Beterbiev.
That nigga 35. Alvarez 35. Oh, everybody old up there, man. Anthony Yard gonna be 35 before he step up.
He won't even, man. I heard he turned down another step up fight. Like he don't want no competition.
Sullivan Barrera, he turned down, bro. He gonna fuck around and let Joshua Batista, what's his name, Batista? He gonna fuck him up, bro. Yeah, Boasis, yeah. He gonna fuck around and beat Anthony Yard, bro. What's up, Narco Champ on TV? Lawrence Williams say Dominic Wade is fighting on February 1st. You remember him? Yeah, I thought he caught a case or something. Didn't he catch a case, Dominic Wade? He must have beat his case. He caught a case for some shit. Yeah, no, he caught a case. He caught a real serious case, dog. I forgot what it was for, like felony assault or some shit like that.
I know Kurtzese caught a case.
Who?
Kurtzese, the guy who beat Antoine Douglas.
Oh yeah, you talking about he got hit with the RICO for mob.
Yeah, I heard like he killed somebody or something. I don't remember.
No, he might have killed somebody, but he was an enforcer. He was an enforcer. He got hit with the RICO case. Same thing that 6ix9ine got hit with. Real shit. He got hit with the RICO case, man. Yeah, man. You can't go ahead.
No, I was just saying, because I thought that maybe Adrian Broner was about to get like charged with something because he got arrested not too long ago, but I don't know.
Oh, you talking about? We're talking about just like 2 weeks ago? You talking about? Or you talking about?
Yeah, it was very recent.
Oh yeah, he had suspended license. He had traffic warrants, bro. He had traffic warrant. He didn't pay his license off. He didn't, pay his tickets off. Like, how you got all that money? You dude, 30 years old is still irresponsible, bro. I don't have no words.
He don't be irresponsible, man. He ain't learned in 30 years on this earth. You know what I'm saying? You've been a grown man for this long. You ain't learned all this time. Adrian Broner's one of them damn fools that's gonna be broke and talking about how he was back in his heyday, how he had all this and that. I don't like Adrian Broner. I'm rooting for Pacquiao to stump a mud hole and walk a dry in him.
You ain't lying, bro. I hate to go against the brother, but when he went on the Breakfast Club and when he went on the Breakfast Club and said I voted for Donald Trump because of my taxes, I was like, I'm done with it. And then recently he was just at CVS cutting up on the convenience store lady.
But not only that, but then you want to be a hoe and you want to stream Deontay Wilder fight on his fight with Fury on Instagram.
Yeah, that was the weakest shit of all time, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that right there pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I want Manny Pacquiao to just beat all the mental illness out that punk. You know what I'm saying? Because you that much of a coward. Because Deontay Wilder asked the real question: why y'all hanging around this fool? He's a fool.
That's Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. I ain't get that. I ain't get that.
To Gervonta, like he just turned 24, I think.
Yeah, man. In a minute, his body ain't gonna be able to snap back like he used to. About 2 more years, bro. He gonna see the difference, dog. He got a short window if he keep living the way he lived, bro.
That's the
God honest truth.
Yeah, you can't be getting up to 170, something. Or
he probably really was 183 pounds, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think he really was 183 pounds, man. But you talking about disappointments of the year, bro? Yeah, all them dudes, man. We named. Somebody asked about Daniel. Somebody asked about Daniel Du Bois. I think the future of boxing is bright. The only thing that scared me about the future of boxing is these dudes gonna adapt some of these hoe ass tendencies that some of these boxers got today, bro.
Because that's what it is. Like the heavyweight division will be good, but like F.A. Ajagba, I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. Not Daniel Dubois.
I like him. I like both of them. I ain't never seen Ajagba fight though. I said I ain't gonna watch him fight till he get to like 10, 12 fights, bro. Because I don't give a fuck for seeing him fight no bums, right? Or Daniel Dubois, bro. When they get a little bit more, into their career, about another year or two, maybe I'll pay attention to them next year. Then I'll get into them, man. As far as the heavyweights, bro, you really just don't know, bro. You don't know. So right now, I gave you a link, bro. I sent you a link. You better check your email. I sent it. But you just don't know, bro. But I already like Ajagba. I see some interviews. I like his mentality. I like Daniel Du Bois, bro. His sister a better fighter than all them niggas, though, to be honest. His sister a dog, bro. On no lie. Hell yeah. She like 15, 16. Man, she a fucking animal, bro. She another somebody to look out for, dog. She might be the best fighter in the fucking family, bro. No bullshit.
Oh, okay. I got to check out then.
Her name Caroline Du Bois, bro. That man, he got a little brother too. But man, it's like one of them Reggie Miller and Cheryl Miller things, bro. Or you ever watched the Avatar, the cartoon? You ever seen that shit?
Yeah.
It's like what's homeboy name? And his sister, dog.
Yeah, I don't know that name, but I know what you're talking about. Though.
You talking about Sakura and
No, the fire lord, the fire prince, and his sister.
Prince Zuko and I forget his sister name. Let me look it up. I forget his sister name.
Man, his
sister had blue fire. Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker say his granddaddy told him, he was like, your sister was born lucky. You was lucky to be born. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. I forget her name.
That is one of my favorite villains, actually, Prince Zuko, because you can understand his story. The dude actually came good at the end because people didn't like Prince Zuko, but he tried to earn his way up.
He was a mixture between his mom and his daddy. That's why.
His dad was evil, man.
Man, the motherfucker was a savage, man. That cartoon ranked up for me for the X-Men, bro. Like the 90s X-Men, that shit was the go-to cartoons, bro. That was the shit, especially the Phoenix series.
Are you talking about that?
Hell yeah, that was the best. That was the best shit, dog. That was the best shit, bro. It was better than the old teeny cartoony one they did, bro. That was way better than that shit, man.
Talking about Teen Titans?
No, like the second version they did of the X-Men. The other one that came after it, it was straight too with the frog and shit, the Toad and them niggas. They was staying in the house and Mystique was watching after them and shit. I can't remember exactly what it was called. But yeah, man, I like that shit too. But yeah, they don't make cartoons like they used to, bro.
No.
People tell me Transformers is apparently good, but I've never seen it.
Man, I hate the Transformer movies, man. That crybaby ass Shia LaBeouf, I couldn't watch that shit.
Oh, I hate him. I hate him too. I worked at a movie theater and people be like, "Oh, you don't like Michael Bay?" I'm like, "No, he doesn't make good movies, bro. I mean, he made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He
fucked that up, bro.
Bad Boys.
Yeah, he fucked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. Yeah, the 90s version, The Secret of the Ooze, man, that was the shit, man. He fucked that all that whole shit up, bro.
Shredder looks like a Transformer, bro. He had on too much metal. I just never liked Michael Bay, man. He just made really bad movies. You ever seen Pain and Gain?
No.
Yeah. That The Rock in it, man. You know how many lawsuits he got for that? Because apparently the people didn't like how they portrayed it. That was actually real events. He tried to make it into a comedy. That these people just kidnap and beat this man for like 3 days and get him.
Remember Hernandez sent me some shit, bro. He said to respond to what my Earl Spence shit. He said it's important for me to take my blood tomorrow, or do I have it for V? Rodriguez texts Bosch on May 30th of 2012, the same month as A-Rod Bay Area meeting with Conti, according to a trove of messages enter into league evidence against the superstar. V was the half-hearted code identifying Victor Conti. By then, both Rodriguez and Bosch knew that the authorities was closing in on them sometimes in 2012. According to Bosch's testimony, Rodriguez had called him warning that the New York newspaper Bosch didn't identify, which was close to running the story. So the V protocol. So basically, it sounded like that was Victor Conti warning Alex Rodriguez when the test was coming or some shit like that. That's what it sounded like, bro. So that's what it sounded like. Like I think this is what he's trying to say is that Victor Conti is going to be able to tell Mikey Garcia when a drug test is coming from Vada.
Yeah, of course he is.
Bullshit. That's exactly what he just sent me.
But I mean, that ain't no surprise. I mean, because Victor Conti is with Vada, so you know, what I mean, he worked.
I'm telling you, they should have did USADA too, bro. Errol Spence, man, I don't care if Errol Spence was fighting Tenshin or Rockwell tonight, nigga, 126 pounder. Man, I'm telling you, gotta cross your T's and dot your I's, bro. If that fight go all 12 in Texas, I don't care if he from Dallas, bro. That's gonna go towards Mikey Garcia, bro. I'm telling you already.
Oh, I already know. You ain't telling me nothing.
And the thing about it is, the one thing I don't want to go to that fight is because it's gonna be a lot of racial tension, bro. Real talk. It's gonna be a ton of racial tension in there. if you heard about the stories after when Timothy Bradley beat Marquez, bro, like, dude, if I go to that fight, dog, I'm telling you, dog, I'm gonna be strapped up, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Hey, real shit.
I'm not playing with none of them, bro. They get in my face with that drunk shit, bro. I'm not playing no games, bro. What up, Travis Spear? I see you.
They're gonna be in that feeling that Mikey gonna get his ass whooped, so they're gonna be mad one way or another.
And then if they rob Errol Spence, then that shit gonna turn out, bro.
Yeah,
that shit gonna be ugly in there, dog. Real talk. That it's gonna be an ugly scene up in that joint. I'm telling you, they shouldn't have did that shit in Texas, bro. I'm dead ass serious on that one, dog. On second note, they shouldn't have did that in Texas, bro. They got an opportunity to be a fucking riot in that, bro. Either whatever the result may be.
And it's gonna fuck around be about 80,000 up in that motherfucker too. So you know,
man, nigga, minimum is gonna be 50,000 niggas in there, bro. If I go there, nigga, I'm linking up with a few of y'all niggas, dog. For real shit, bro. Got to, dog. Them niggas gonna be linked up, bro. Real shit. Real shit, nigga. They gonna get ignorant because man. I ain't got a problem pop one of you niggas, dog. I'm just keep it real. I ain't got a problem with it.
Now you can't have a problem with it because they ain't got a problem trying to take you out. So shit.
On the second thought, that's a bad motherfucking. They better have some security on. That's a bad. They should have just did it in Vegas.
Nah, because I mean,
or shit, man.
It's in Texas because Errol won it in Texas, and then Jerry Jones got that pull too. So he working hand in hand with them.
They might tear Jerry World the fuck up. He might not have shit to come back to. I'm telling you, that shit got opportunity to get ugly. Now, the only reason I say it may not get that ugly because Mikey ain't a full Mexican. Now, if this was a motherfucker like Chavez Senior, that motherfucker, or Canelo Alvarez, I think it's a high possibility it's gonna get ugly in that motherfucker.
It could. I'm telling you.
I mean, they at least go ahead.
Nah, it could. You know what I'm saying with them, but I just one thing I know though. I just remember that motherfucker
for
Mikey though.
But I remember that shit because from the Timothy Bradley and Marquez fight, I forgot where they fought at. But them niggas, man, they was scrapping all over that joint, bro.
Hell yeah. But it's just like that's what it is. When it's like two different countries. Like look at that Conor Khabib fight. Like in Vegas, I'm talking about man, them Irish and them Russians was getting down on each other. They was getting down for real.
Yep, like Boxing Talk said, blacks and Mexicans don't mix. You would think blacks and Mexicans to be close.
Nope. Where I'm from in Chicago, we don't deal with Mexicans at all. We cool with the Puerto Ricans, those blacks are. We don't deal with Mexicans, period. I'm be honest with you.
No. I'm saying that shit, Syndicate J, that shit got an opportunity to be ugly in that mother. I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't bring my family to that joint, dog. I'm dead ass serious.
Oh no.
Hell no. That's something you leave your girl at the crib for. Like stay at the crib. Cause them man, especially and you mix a few drunk white people in there too. They like to get to feeling themselves and throwing drinks on niggas and shit, bro. That's why I don't go out, man. Like I tell people, man, I ain't never had a Mexican close friend, bro. I had in the plant, I had a homie. We still cool, but he married to a black girl, so he nigga. In my eyes. You know what I'm saying? He a nigga. So other than that, I ain't never had no close white friends. All the schools I went to was mostly all black. It was a few white people, you know what I'm saying? But even I went to a HBCU, so you know what I'm saying? It was a couple white chicks on the volleyball team and a couple straight white girls there every now and again. And the quarterback was white and the kicker might have been white. But other than that, bro, nah, dog, all black people, dog. Like real talk.
Hey, so real talk.
I don't know how to function with them, bro. I'm just being dead ass serious. I know high and by they get out of line with me, dog. We gonna have a problem. I done seen white people feel themselves and get to throwing drinks on people at the football games and shit. I done seen all that shit happen before.
Yeah, they get that oil mixture, they get that liquid courage, boy. They feel like, okay, I can open my mouth now. No, you can't. I'm still gonna knock your teeth down your damn throat. Trying that stupid stuff.
I ain't got time for it, bro. I'm gonna try to one hitter quitter you, bro.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
What's going on, Alex Santos? What's going on?
I'm good, man.
What's your biggest takeaway 2018 for the pond, across the pond? What's your biggest takeaway for boxing?
What in what? In terms of what?
I mean, what would be like if you had to give boxing just a headline for 2018? What was your overall takeaway?
I give it 2 stars.
what was your biggest takeaway as far as Like, what was the biggest thing that happened, or like ducking or AJ turning down 50 million?
I realized that there's a lot of fanboys lurking in this world. There's loads of them. They'll defend the fighter for anything. He ducks, he runs. Even if he says he's scared, they'll find a way to say, no, what he meant was he was joking.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. That's something we ain't got to. The fanboys this year, bro.
Oh, they're disgusting, man. They're disgusting, these guys.
And then what's so funny, fanboys got fanboy fan channel, fanboy fan bases, dog.
Yeah. Especially Canelo.
Man, like, dude, Canelo, I mean, social media is a dangerous thing, bro. It's dangerous. Social media is dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of you dudes, man, if y'all was to show y'all fan, I was talking to Town the other day and shit. And bro, it's a lot of tension, dog. If some of these trolls or some of these dudes that had a problem with some of the creators or people, if dudes had enough courage to show their face out here, dog, it'll be a problem, bro. I'm telling you off rip, bro. It'll be a problem. There's plenty of people that said, I'm going to smack this guy when I see him, this and that. It'll be a problem if some of y'all had the courage to show y'all face. It'll be a lot of examples getting made of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just best for people.
Oh, yeah. I found there's a lot of pocket watchers as well.
Yeah, these dudes will say anything, bro. Like, dude.
We got pseudo accountants.
Yeah, man, these dudes will say anything out here, man. It ain't even that deep to be even getting violent about boxing, dog.
Yeah.
Like, we talking about other grown men that's just sitting there and they ain't cahoots, like Errol Spence and Danny Garcia sitting in the hotel room together, talking together. Like, I thought y'all was like supposed to be beefing and trying to fight. These dudes don't really be beefing, and the fans take it more serious than the fighters do. The fighters be laughing at this shit, bro.
But that's what the fighters want the fans to take it that serious, to build interest and drama, be more people, brings in more money for them, Yeah,
and man, if you ain't, go ahead.
That's not the thing. You can't, because, these trolls, what I'm saying, if I see them in real life and if I know who they are, I'm gonna deal with them. I'm gonna deal with them on some savage shit. I'm not gonna fuck around. I ain't got time.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro, dude, if these dudes show their face, bro, a lot of these dudes don't even got the means to get to these fights, bro. A lot of these dudes live in these towns, these fights going on, they ain't got money to get up in there, bro. So I don't even be taking dudes serious, dog.
And them guys probably never fought in a day of their life anyway, or done anything.
A lot of them have, bro. I never won a fight. Yeah. I didn't won some and I didn't lost some, but I tell you this, I whipped more ass than got my ass whipped, bro.
Yeah.
Already, I'm way above 500, nigga.
You're talking dudes that can barely run a mile.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Like I say, man, I go to the Barclays Center, Madison Square Garden, dog. Ain't nobody bad enough to run up on nobody. I'm telling you, bro. Ain't nobody bad enough to do that shit, dog. I guarantee you.
I was trying to say, like, I've always been a pacifist, but I've gotten my fair share of fights in high school. I got a lot more than I thought I would. And
that's how, man. Yeah, motherfuckers gonna pick on you. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, the niggas that's quiet, bro. The niggas that quiet, man. It's always gonna be somebody that just got a problem. Oh, you got this type of shoes on. You just like, nigga, don't worry about what I'm. It's always somebody you got to whoop somebody's ass, bro. Especially in high school.
It wasn't even the fact that I was really mad at the person. Okay, let me say that back. There were three scenarios where I fought somebody because they just caught me in the wrong moment, so I just fought them. Two other scenarios where people, they did something and I knew I couldn't let them get away with it because people was watching. So
well, you saying some girls was watching. He muted. He probably some girls was watching his ass.
Yeah, it's good thing it resolved. It would have been a square.
Yeah, it was people watching, so I just know I couldn't let them get away with it.
Man, at a certain point in age, bro, when you get a certain age about a rifle, when you get up there with me and CB, bro, you don't let shit slide, bro. I'm telling you, nigga. And sometimes you let some shit slide, bro. Man, I don't let shit slide no more, dog. Just at the place of employment, bro, I ain't let shit slide. You ain't gonna say shit to me out of pocket, bro.
And that rifle, he's telling you the truth, because what I'm saying, like me, I'm gonna be 38 years old next year, and I just have to go off on the owner of the company. You know what I'm saying? Because he trying to play, man, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only language they understand.
I don't give a fuck.
That's the only language. That's the only language they understand, bro. I'm telling you, at a certain age, you understand why your pops, your granddaddy the way they is, bro. You understand that shit, dog.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these dudes, man, when you want, it's like with a woman, bro. Let me tell you this. Any women listening, and man, let me tell y'all this real quick, all right? Let me tell you this. For you dudes out there and you women out there, especially the women, once you let a nigga slide with some shit, bro, and that go for men too. Once you let a woman or another dude slide with some shit, you let them slide, they owe you $10, but they give you $9, they gonna come back with $8 next time. Once a woman, you let a man slide or doing some shit, he gonna continue to do it. The hole gonna get bigger and bigger. He gonna keep fucking sliding shit. You ain't never supposed to let nobody slide. That's why drug dealers. That's why drug dealers are so anal about their money. If they say bring 17.5, don't come with 17.49, don't come with 17. Shit, don't even come in with 17.6. You better come with 17.5. That's how they is. You know, anything short, they can't let nothing slide, bro.
I remember my cousin used to.
Go ahead.
I remember my cousin used to always tell me the story of how the first time he seen training day, and it was so funny how the people lit up Denzel at the end, and he had the money in like the passenger seat. Just get ready to pay him back too, but they still killed him.
He was late.
You know what I'm saying?
He was late.
Yeah, he was late.
Yeah, he was late.
Once you late, I mean,
yeah, basically, Ethan Hawke's character basically was the fall man he was going to use to get the money, but he took a long time. He was supposed to get out of the town, and they had killed him at the end.
Yep, and that's what it is, man. Once you get a certain age, you don't let shit slide no more, dog.
Yeah, especially with people that you know, because once you let stuff slide, they're gonna continue taking the piss.
You ain't lying, but they're gonna take more and more and more.
Yeah.
And then when you turn up on their ass, they're gonna act like you switched up. Oh, nigga, you acting funny or something like that. No, I mean you set the status quo right what you supposed to set it up. But Rasheed Thompson's going on. Yo, the quiet ones, the ones you gotta watch out for the most. Seen a lot of guys got crews running them miles. I ain't lying, bro. I seen one dude in high school. This nigga name was Retro, and I don't know why he was messing with this one dude for some reason. But this one dude wasn't playing. This nigga grabbed his tie. We had to wear uniforms in high school. He grabbed his tie, wrapped his fist around, and just grabbed his neck, bro. He was beating his ass, bro. Bobbing and weaving. He had to control his whole body with that tie on. That's why I tell niggas to wear that clip on shit, bro. Man, that nigga was scared to show his face. He switched schools and everything. Go ahead.
CJ, you want to hear something funny?
Go ahead.
Check this out, man. Now I just Blue Blood just made like a 90-second clip talking with Eddie Hearn saying that they never fight Deontay Wilder because what he asked for 50-50, you know, and nothing like that. So I just put in my comment was real simple. Like, man, we all knew that Eddie Hearn and AJ didn't want that fight. You know what I'm saying? So to hell with that white devil. So this dude put him on and said, can you be any more racist? I'm like, that's not racist. That motherfucker is a white devil.
Yeah.
It ain't racist if it's facts. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's a piece of shit. And that motherfucker's evil. Every time you see the camera on him, the inside where the little black part of your pupil is, his shit is always red. Get this evil motherfucker out of here.
Yeah, man, dude is all right, man. I can't wait till he feel.
I know they must have. These people gonna realize, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People that come under my comment section, my comment on anybody video. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I don't take back what I say. I'm gonna add a whole lot more to it. You don't like what I'm saying? Get the fuck off my comment section. That's what it is. I said it because I meant it. He's a white devil. I don't fuck with Eddie Hearn. He's a piece of shit. You know? And that's honest. So who cares? I don't give a damn.
That's your personal opinion, bro. You could add some validity to it, bro. He been lying all day. People want him to succeed so bad. I don't get it, dog. I don't get it with Eddie Hearn.
You'd have to be crazy to believe him, you know? Oh, Eddie Hearn said.
Now, in the beginning, I ain't have a problem with him, bro. I ain't know who the hell he was till this AJ shit came about.
Same thing. I thought he was a pretty cool guy, and then I started seeing this Wilder stuff. Because at first, I liked AJ at first. But then I started seeing stuff that didn't make sense. So then I started riding with Wilder.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just trying to say I have a weird tendency to root for the underdog. So when he put out a video saying that he was going to make American fights, I just wanted to see his plan, how he's going to do it. I liked the zone, the idea of the zone, but it's just that a lot of the cards are just too long, and there's so many mismatches and you know stuff like that. You know, and he has to, basically get all that money back from that deal with Canelo. I don't know how he's going to do it. It's probably going to be pay-per-view on the Zone soon enough.
I heard they charge 20 in another country. They were talking about upping the money up to 20. But they product, man, like other countries, you can get like NFL, you can get American rights because nobody else care about the American rights outside of, in America, outside of America for the most part. But he can't do that. Americans don't care about shit outside of America. They don't care about rugby. They don't care about KQKC boxing. Let me know if you want to come on, family. They don't care about rugby. They don't care about cricket. They don't care about soccer, darts, snookers, whatever they call them. They don't care about billiards or none of that shit, bro. Billiards come on after ESPN Monday, after ESPN football show in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Or bowling. They don't care about that shit.
Do you think he should have got archived fights? Yes,
I mean he should have came. They should have had like some type of some shows that ran on his own, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They should have some shows
or any sports.
Any sport. They should have got a collection of sports movies you could choose from, a collection of old fights you can choose from. It should have been like the Bible of boxing apps, bro. I would have bought it if it was like the Bible boxing apps. If I can go there and find any archive fight from like maybe let's say 5 years and back, I can find like from 5 years. Let's go back to 19. Like from 2014 and back, I can find a lot of fights that I can't find on YouTube. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Or a lot of old, they got the rights to a lot of old football or basketball type of games and shit, classic shit. If it was like a retro sports or retro boxing meets current boxing type of thing, it'd have got $10 from me, bro. I love ESPN Plus app watching the old fights and shit like that, bro. But they didn't go that route.
That would make sense.
Yeah, you're right, because that's what the DC app is doing. You guys ever heard of the show Titans?
Yeah.
Basically what they were doing to prevent people from just getting a free month and then canceling it. They were released one episode every week, and they had like 12 episodes, I think, maybe 10. It wasn't that long the season, but basically what DC Comics has the old like archived comic books which you can read. If you just do not know a character, you have all these comics to read from because it's free, and you can just go back and look at it. Even the new comics that people are uploading, like sometimes
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and even then, now that I think about it, that sounds like a good idea. But how many people would still buy it for it? Because you can watch most of the old fights on YouTube.
But I mean, it's about the fights they don't. About the fights they don't got, bro. And a lot of the fights on YouTube don't even be in the quality that they got on ESPN Plus app. Like those clear old Jersey Walcott fights, they got them bitches in clarity, like real clarity. You know what I'm saying? And also they also can go the route of not just the older fights. How about having some documentaries? Putting on some original documentary these fighters on, where you have a collection of season 1. Like American Gangsters do, like the old gangsters and shit. How about have like season 1 of old fighters, and you just you get some boxing aficionados to come on and they do documentaries and you can binge watch them, bro. Like it sounds like boxing for Netflix or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they kept doing it. They kept doing it because you saw the World Boxing Super Series before the fight starts. They have like a mini documentary, don't they?
Like real talk, they need to hire somebody else to really get them a vision, bro. Because they should just become like the retro sports app / boxing app, bro. It really could work for them.
Yeah, since they can't get the current stuff because. Go on, man.
No, CJ. The thing is, the problem with the Zone is the guy who they made be the face of the Zone when they first came over here was the wrong guy who ran his mouth.
Two of them.
Yeah, but
you got a pilgrim, you got a racist, bro. But I understand what you're saying. That Mexicans still gonna rob Oscar De La Hoya.
You know what I'm saying? But because they rap with him, but you know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is like when you brought Eddie Hearns over here, like you said, the pilgrim and the colonizer, and I'm gonna take over this. Eddie Hearns he didn't do his research on the US. You didn't come in, you didn't, grease the right pockets. You didn't do none of that. And
that surprised me a lot. He's very arrogant. That surprised me.
But now
Leonard Ellaby just said that shit. Like he came over here and didn't know shit.
Yeah. He thought that this was the UK and they got shown real quick. No, this is America, Jack. We do things differently over here. And there's a lot of people that you need to go see and holler at, you know what I'm saying? So you can get in their good graces, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of plug thugs over here. This, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't realize that, and he like now you got to have places, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to hold events like in Kansas City, Missouri, like and places like that. Now you know what I'm saying? You're not even having 1,000 people in Kansas City, Missouri. It's like that's ridiculous.
And also another takeaway from this year is also one we forgot is the death of HBO. I think that's a that's a huge like landmark in 2018 boxing is that Ronaldo 2 was going on. The death of HBO. Shaq Carter was going on. The death of HBO.
And HBO, you know, some CJ HBO killed themselves though with that Eastern European agenda and want to downgrade and just
I'm gonna tell you what happened when they did Devin Alexander and Timothy Bradley. After they put a lot of money in that fight, and that fight didn't do good, they kind of went to that Eastern European shit. But also, the zone can go a number of ways, bro. You know how I mean they can become like more than a sports app if they wanted to. Shit, they can go attract anime fans. What if you get the dub version of Dragon Ball Super? The English dub version, like them motherfuckers, like 2 or 3 episodes, 2 or 3 seasons or 4 seasons behind. If you was able to go get the dub, the version, the English version of Dragon Ball Super or some shit like that, I mean, it's just small shit that is not going to cost them as much as spending what they spend like $400 million on MLB. Like, nobody can watch that shit. You can take that money and go get the rights to a whole bunch of fights, bro. You can go get the rights to doing documentaries, and you can have live TV shows that come on. Like, you can have like 3 or 4 TV shows that come on 2 or 3 times a week, or 1 time a week, or 2 or 3 times a month. Like, they really not using their brains. Like, dude, they not using their brains. They can even go get some fucking music videos, the rights to some music videos with all the money they spent, and have an archive of music or some shit on there. There's so many different routes the zone can go without going and being a sports app. They retarded, bro.
I think it's a lot of old men running that shit. I think it's a lot of old men running that shit there.
No, it's the guy that used to run that got ran up out of ESPN for playing with his nose and all that. That moron.
John Skipper. John Skipper. Hold on. Timmy J said CJ put me on that Black Light and I binge watched the whole season one day on Netflix. It was dope. That Green Lightning is that shit Mikey gonna be on. Hell yeah. Hey, I just finished watching The Last OG with Tracy Morgan. That's another good ass show.
Is it? You know what I'm saying? They debuted that show. I watched the first episode. I was like, it's pretty funny. I said I might tune in, but I just never tuned in.
It's good because they do a lot of flashbacks, bro. That shit a good ass show. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I was like, let me watch this shit, man. I watched 1 episode, bro, and I did a video, and I said, and I just kept watching them. Then my daughter started watching them. The Andrew Luck with a pick 6, bro. Oh my god, dog, this dude is pathetic, bro. But I just started watching them, dog. Like I started like Bird Box. I like Bird Box. A lot of people didn't like it, but I like creepy shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit that make you kind of think. A lot of people didn't watch it, but it make you think. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of questions about the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like Tales of the Crypt? Is it like that?
No, it's like a horror / suspense story. Like it's more suspense than horror.
Yeah, it's like a thriller. It's like a post-apocalyptic thriller in a sense. But the thing is with the Bird Box, it's one of those movies that it's a lot of, in my opinion at least, it's ambitious, but it just doesn't play out like it wanted to. Like
it's like you got to be a part 2 to kind of answer. It's too many questions still unanswered.
Yeah. That's
plot holes. Like plot holes.
Yeah.
That too, because I hate movies with just glaring plot holes. Like, like Resident Evil used to be one of my favorites, but I can't stand them now because the plot holes are just so
shit.
They're. I mean, the first one was pretty decent, but after
too many motherfucking holes in that shit, bro. I used to love the movies.
Bro, that director is one of the dumbest writers I have ever seen. Like he's wrote in every movie.
I mean, it feels nothing like the games.
Huh?
It feels nothing like the games when I watch the movie.
Yeah, that's like reading a book. That's like reading a book and seeing a movie or reading a comic, and then it's not like the comic. Like the Infinity, like Avengers, the Endgame. It ain't nothing like the comic ending. The robot actually killed Thanos in the comic book, bro. But they always deviate. They always deviate from the comic book, bro. I hate that shit, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind if they do it. But it just have to work for the certain particular like.
But the hardcore comic fans hate that shit, bro.
I mean, I feel like personally, something is gonna have to change because, like, let's put it this way. Have you seen It's a movie. I'm trying to remember the movie. Oh man, I can't remember. Okay. it was a comic book where they went tat for tat like the comic book, and the movie was terrible. I cannot remember what movie it was though, but I don't think it was a DC. I don't think it was like a DC or a Marvel. I think it was another type of comic. You know how like Hellboy has a separate comic.
What?
You know how like Hellboy has like its own separate comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a movie that was made. It was just like the comic book, but it was terrible.
Yeah, Boxer Con Lee said, does Tracy Morgan show have the same concept? Everybody hate Chris. I won't say it was the same concept. It got a different concept. It's a lot of
that
flash.
is one
It's
of
a lot
my
of
favorite shows of all time.
I hated the way that shit ended, bro. I wanted to know what happened.
Who's Tracy Morgan? Who's Tracy Morgan?
He's a comic over here, man. He probably the richest comic around this bitch, dog, because he got into a Walmart truck, hit his limo or some shit like that. He didn't have to come back and do no comedy. He was paid in the shade, bro. He must really like doing comedy.
No, it's a comedian. I don't remember. It's that guy licks his fingers, right? Is it him?
You seen Death at Funeral, or you seen Little Man?
Yeah, Tracy Morgan. I can't remember. He got been a lot of shit over the years.
Yeah,
remember he got Friday. On Friday.
If y'all don't know, he got to start on Martin. You know what I'm saying? He was Hustle Man.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. You're right, CB.
They about to reboot Martin though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna watch that.
No.
Why there's so many reboots nowadays?
Because ain't nobody creative no more.
Right.
Everybody got the same concept, bro.
Everybody, bro.
That's why I like Jordan Peele movies, bro. They original, dog. You know, even though he rebooting Candyman, Jordan Peele, he's original though. Like Tyler Perry, at one point he was original, and a lot of people liked his movies, but he started becoming redundant. They had the same ass type of scenes. Every story was the same old scoring woman. Like you cannot convince me that dude.
And you got him dressing like that woman as well.
You make very good points, CJ.
It's originality. I'm really like a lot of people be like they don't like that rapper named Blueface, and I can understand why not. But guess what? I respect him because he got originality. He got his own style. Like anybody that's original, like I definitely feel their style, bro. Because everybody, it's a copycat world, bro. Like even in football, bro, the NFL is copycatting off of college. You know what I'm saying? Even basketball, everybody copying off the step back, the Euro step. They just running shit into the ground, bro. The rappers, whoopity, wobbity, whoopity, ha, ha. Everybody sound the same, bro.
I can't respect his.
I gave up on rap. I've gave up on that shit.
Man, everybody sound the same, dog. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
The same. They got tattoos all over the face, all over the body, man. It's like they're clones of another clone.
I mean, there's some. I mean, I feel like the only rappers right now that are just staying original is the New York rappers, you know, because I like me some ASAP. I like it's another group that's coming out of New York, and they pretty good. I like
Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah, Flatbush Zombies is raw. I like Flatbush. Flatbush Zombies is raw. I'm trying to think of somebody else from New York. There's a British rapper from New York, huh?
British rapper.
What's his name?
Is it the one that was with ASAP Rocky?
Yeah, Skepta. Yeah, Skepta too.
Yeah, he's big here in UK.
I'm trying to think of somebody else. There's another New York rapper. Gotta think of somebody else. They staying true to it though.
Joey Bada.
They got no choice. They ain't got no choice, so they're not gonna play them, bro.
Of course,
they ain't got no choice. Yeah. They not in New York. They real big. They won't play your shit, bro.
Yeah, Funk Master Flex won't do that.
Yeah, I don't like that motherfucker. I ain't never really liked him.
I like him. Fuck him.
You said what?
Wait.
To the hell with that homosexual Funk Master Flex. He's a coon and a homo.
Yeah, man. He just he went
on Dame for freaking Leo Cole.
He be clout chasing, bro. He be clout chasing for views.
Park as well. He keeps on dissing Park as well.
Yeah, he did that shit this year. I'm like, bro. Like for real, like why let the dead man be dead, bro? He ain't doing shit to you, dude. He ain't doing nothing to you, dog. I think old boy did his end of the year wrap up murder. What's his name? Uncle Murder. Old boy shit was better than him though. Okay, who used to do the year end wrap up?
Mad Skills.
Yeah, he was better. He was better than
he's from Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia got a lot of talent. It ain't big though. But Virginia got a ton of talent to come out there. Randy Moss, Allen Iverson, the Clips. I mean, it's a ton of talent that come out of Virginia, though. Let me go back to
the I think Burt Cooper's from Virginia.
It's a ton of people that come out of Virginia, bro. But like, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, it's a few dudes. Boosie. I don't know, man. Something about Boosie, man. I don't really listen to him like 09, 08, 07. Yeah, and with him, Webby, man. To me, Webby was a little bit better than him, dog. Savage Life 1, 2, and 3. I still got them in rotation, bro. Still, when Savage Life 1 came out, nigga, niggas was in high school, dog.
It was two rappers I was never big on. That was Yo Gotti and Lil Webby, man. I was just never big on them.
But Yo Gotti was one of the realest rappers out there, though. That's what's so crazy about it. That nigga, like for real. Oh my God, bro. Did you see whoever watching that game? You see that? Yo Gotti, one of the realest dudes out there, bro. Real talk, bro. Usually the realest rappers ain't the best rappers, but Webby, the first 4, but the first 3 for real, first 3 Savage Life is for him. The first 3 albums, bro. I mean, I think that's one of the best first 3 albums coming out the South that I done heard, bro, from a solo act, dog. The second album, man, you gotta listen to the first 3. The first 2 for sure. I liked all 4 of them motherfuckers, I think it was, but the first 2, when the second one came out, nigga. Oh man,
is that when he made that song like girl, like that song like?
I don't even know what song you trying to hum. When he
went to 106 Park and he scared Roxy Diaz.
Yeah, that was.
My God, I remember that.
I've got a big,
Man, dude, man, that shit, man, dog, man, that whole Webby, man, give me that. Man, dog, right around my whip, bro, with my 12s. I had 10s in the back when that shit came out.
I went to Atlanta and that's all it was playing. It was a while ago, but that's all it was playing with that song.
Man, dude, I stayed in Atlanta all that. When I stayed in Atlanta, it was like 07, bro. When I was down there, dog, 07, I went back like 08, 09. And all they was playing, man, was that's Lil Wayne and Lloyd's song. Stop, wait a minute. And they was playing the Akon and Snoop.
Oh, you talking about You? I think it's yeah.
The back then, and then that's when Soulja Boy was like. That's when Soulja Boy just was about to pop blow, and all the niggas in the hood was playing Soulja Boy. I bullshit you not, bro. All the niggas in the hood. That was all this underground shit, big, dog.
Yeah. Crank that was big, yeah.
Crank that was big. It was big,
but that was before. That was almost about 6-7 months before that came out. Maybe a year before that came out. He was starting to bubble in Atlanta. Atlanta was a hotbed, bro, but they still had a lot of that homosexuality going down there. Not just so much the guys, but the girls, bro. Like it was like Atlanta was a good idea, but like they say, like 80% of the women got HIV now, bro. You could imagine how many of the men got it. It's probably 90%.
Them guys are like very promiscuous over that freaknik thing.
Yeah, but then you got in New York. My mom, she grew up in the Bronx. They moved. I think it was in the 70s and 80s. They had a big HIV epidemic like that in New York. Yeah. There was a lot of blades and a lot of gangs and shit. Going in the 80s, and they moved from New York to Detroit. So it's happened before, but New York, but like Atlanta was a great idea, bro. I stayed in Lawrenceville for a minute. Then when I was in college, I used to go back and forth every other weekend. A few of my friends, they used to model underwear. But man, the women was also, the women were also modeling a lingerie. They had lingerie too. So we would tag on, and they would go down there to make money on the side after the season. But I'm telling you, like Atlanta has some bad women, but DC, woo, DC, like them women out east, like Jersey and New York women, bro. I couldn't even rock with them, dude. I dated a girl from Jersey, bro. She was more of a player than any nigga I knew, bro. Real shit, dog. Them women out east.
It's so weird because I think I read like a stat that basically like the women in New York, they really, really outnumber men. Like it's for every one man, it's like 3 women. For every 2 men, it's like 8 women. So it should be like a haven for single guys, but
man,
most people don't talk to women nowadays. Anyway, they get scared and shit.
They harder than the dudes in New York, bro. Voice deeper and everything, dog. I'm telling you, I'm just there. Like, dude, like especially the black women, they intimidating there. But if you can get past their intimidating defense mechanism, bro, that they a layup, bro. It's a layup out there, bro. I'm telling you. But you don't know, the city's so big, bro. Like, yo, you can have about 3 or 4 girlfriends, but your girl to have 4 or 5 dudes. The city's so big, bro. And then you can just take your girl down to Times Square. Don't nobody go to Times Square from New York for real. That's a tourist trap. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna catch you down there. That's where all the tourists at. Then when you go to New York, you got the Russian actors and the other actors from. Usually they from Russia. They do like the plays and shit. Because you go to Times Square, it's a play hall. Like, dude, you swear they English. They white girls, but you could tell by their lips. They got them black girl lips, the Russians, and the black girl bodies, dog. I'm telling you, bro. It's like, man, that's a dangerous place to live, bro, New York. But I don't know how you can be fat living there, bro.
It's expensive.
I don't know how you can be fat.
You got to multiply by 3 anyway, so.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You go shit. New York, you probably got to multiply by 6, bro. For real, bro. Jersey worse though. Jersey women is worse, bro.
It's worse. I hear this too. Yeah.
Jersey cheaper than New York. Jersey cheaper than New York. Some people work in New York but live in Jersey though. When my cousin go to stay in New York, he live in Jersey because it's cheaper though, and it's cheaper to fly into. You know, it's cheaper to fly into. So a lot of people, and then you can go like to like a New York airport, like LaGuardia or JFK, and they got a shuttle that'll take you from LaGuardia to the New Jersey airport. It's cheaper to fly in and fly out to New Jersey, but I don't be having time for that shit, bro. I fly free, but I ain't got time to be going through Jersey and shit like that, even though it's easier to get into. But at the same time, they got the Penn Station take you from Jersey to New York as well, too. So when you go, it's totally different. But I'm about to hop off. My dog, he got to go outside or some shit. I don't even know if he's still alive. Let me check. Yeah, he alive.
That's good.
Yeah, my girl and them, they went out of town. They'll be back tomorrow and shit. So I've been enjoying my personal time. I'm about to fire up my Xbox and my Super Nintendo Classic I got for Christmas or some shit.
Super Nintendo Classic?
Yeah, that shit got like all the games. All the games on that shit. You said what?
What did it get? Who managed to find it?
Oh, they had it at GameStop. My girl went in there and they had it for $80. They still got the PlayStation Class. I think they had more this year because the Xbox was only the Xbox One S. They had it on sale with 2K for $200. So I think more people got that deal than anything else. So they got the PlayStation Classics. The Super Nintendo Classic coming out next year. I think a lot of people gonna be on that. The PlayStation Classic ain't had shit on there I wanted though, bro. I still might.
Yeah, it was pretty shit. I've got a PlayStation 1 anyway at home.
Yeah, they didn't have none of the games that I wanted on there. But the Sega Genesis Classic, they sell them at the dollar store, but they got 40 games on there. It's all 40 games I play, but the one at GameStop got 85 games on there. But I got a 16-bit Sega Genesis. Somebody got me from Japan when they was in the service, a friend of the family. So I don't need that shit, but I still might get it just to have it.
Over here, Sega Genesis is Mega Drive.
Mega Drive? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got rid of my stuff like a long time ago. I think I had the Sega Genesis, I had the Dreamcast, man.
I still got my Dreamcast.
You should have kept the Dreamcast, bro.
I think the Dreamcast, what did I have on? I had like this little spy game where you had like wings. You had like hoop wings. I had Sonic.
Dreamcast. Hey, Dreamcast was the first game that had the internet on there. It was. They say that's like the greatest game system, but it was just before its time. It was just before its time. Yep.
I love my Dreamcast. It looked like the Xbox controller. And
it did. And then you had the little memory chip that you put the little digital chip on there. Yeah, that shit was cold, man. I remember my friend had a Sega CD and a Sega Saturn, dog. His daddy worked at Funkoland. It's now called GameStop, but they had all the new games when they came out, bro.
I thought GameStop was originally EB Games, or they just bought EB Games. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sega could have been big now. Console-wise, but because there was a dispute between Sega Japan and Sega America, that messed it up.
And then they sold 2K rights to somebody else. They don't even own the rights to 2K no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really sucks. Because people used to play NBA Live before. I think it was as soon as 2K8 came out is when people just stopped playing NBA Live.
Yeah, with Ben Wallace on the front. Yeah. Like the best live was it 04, 03 with Jason Kidd on the front?
Yeah. And then I had the one with Dwayne Wade on the front. I think that was 04 or 03.
But then the other one with Vince Carter, I think, was the one that debuted with the All-Star contest. After that one, it was trash.
Mm-hmm.
After that shit was trash. But one was trying to think what else they had.
What you prefer, Sega Saturn or PlayStation 1?
Oh, PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn didn't have enough games on it. It really ain't never popped like that.
Oh, I just remember. Did you guys used to play a game called NBA Fever?
Yeah, I
I
remember
never
that
played
shit.
basketball games.
I remember that shit.
Man, I used to love playing NBA Fever,
What's up,
man.
Saul? He said, "Did I get UFC 3? I'm about to get UFC 3. Right now, you can get UFC 3 on
You guys
Xbox
play?
with Fight Night
You guys
Champions
play
for
FIFA?
$25." You said what?
You guys play FIFA or Pro Evolution?
No, I like FIFA, bro. I almost had a chance to buy it. I should have got it, bro. But right now they got UFC 3 on Xbox Live with Fight Night Champions for $25. I'm about to go order that joint, bro. I'm about to go download that shit right now.
They really
Is that
need
brand new? Or is it old? Is it brand new?
What?
The games you just mentioned, are they brand new?
No, UFC 3 I think is the newest one, right?
Yeah.
The Fight Night Champion is old. That shit came out like 5 years ago, but they won't make another
2010?
boxing game.
No, I think it came out like 2010. I think.
Are we not getting a Fight Night on PS4 and Xbox or what?
Yeah, Xbox One, you can digitally download them. It's what they remastered it or some shit.
Yeah. No, I mean like a sequel. I mean a sequel. Fight Night.
Oh yeah, they haven't came out with a Fight Night in a while. I don't know. I think EA just doesn't want to do it. They don't want to pay all these fighters.
Most of these guys don't know them. That's probably why.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, they've been making UFC for the longest, so I think they're just not gonna. They're not gonna do it.
That's what they said. They said they just don't want to. They don't. They just it's UFC more successful right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got a point.
And that sucks. I mean, it sucks, but I really like to see. I would love to play with some of these guys right now. And have a rehash version of it. You don't even have to change the mechanics too much. I would still play it, but they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it.
Oh yeah, we're getting the Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner for free over here.
Oh yeah, through Al Heyman ITV.
Yeah, ITV Vo. But first we're gonna get Caleb Truax, not Caleb, Caleb Plant and Uskatagi first, then AB and Manny.
That's gonna be a good fight. Let me get off here and take my dog out for a walk.
All right, man.
I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow too, so I invite everybody.
All right, cool.
All right.